Suburbs leading Belpost Hill 4-8-32. The ball hits the deck again. Belpost Hill dive on top of the ball. They get it out through Quinn. Quinn drives the ball up to the half-forward flank. Martin leading for a race the ball. He's been put back into the full forward position again by the looks of it. As now we find Davis going to be grabbing the ball. He couldn't get his kick in. Defending grimly is Eastern Suburbs as Hammond comes in and gets the punch, but no one in particular at all. Young's been grabbed around the neck, and Young will be paid this free kick directly in front of goal. I think this is Young. He's got his legs strapped. We try to pick him up. This is Warren. Warren's been shifted to full forward. I think mainly because of this injury he's got. And Warren directly in front of goals. So he comes in, puts the kick on its way. And ball being bounced. Hammond goes up, gets a tap down. Quinn butters up again, gets the ball across here to Clark. He couldn't handle the ball at all. Diving in hard was Ratcliffe. He can't hold the ball. Quinn backing up from the centre bounce now. He gets his kick. Boots the ball right over the centre half forward position. Up there looking for Tonkins. Oh, Tonkins been pushed out and he's going to be given a free kick. That was against Welsh. And Tonkins has got the chance to pick up Belpost's sixth goal. And the second goal is many minutes. And he's in about the same position that Warren kicked the last goal for Belpost Hill. Directly in front of goal, no more than 20 to 25 yards out. And he just posted down there as a full forward. Let's see what he can do. Ball's on its way. And he's made no mistake. Umpire Stokes come in and bounce the ball. Hammond in the ruck against Quinn. There they go. Hammond gets a punch down. Punch further forward. Up here looking for Cardello. He can't get the ball. In doing so, he's pushed his man out. And a free kick will be taken by Belpost Hill. And this is Harris. Harris puts the ball up to the centre half forward position. And a diving mark being taken here by Jessup. And Jessup, the centre half back for Eastern Suburbs, will repulse his attack. So he brings the ball out to the centre of the ground. Coombs in front. Oh, coming from behind is Hammond. He's starting to come back in the game again. He gets the ball across to McAuliffe. McAuliffe across to O'Leary. Takes two bites to the cherry. Gets the handball going. Found Davies, who's been a dominant player in this first half. He gets the ball across to Smith, who tries the handball out in front of him, which he did. And in doing so, when he got rid of the ball, Belpost Hill man grabbed him. And the umpire's paid a free kick for holding the man. And Smith has got the chance of kicking Eastern Suburbs' 13th goal. And he's directly in front of goal. Been told it's a beautiful kick of the football, and he's so far proved that right. He's no more than 20 to 25 yards out, directly in front of goal. So he comes in. I think he's missed this one, the way the goal umpire's run. A beautiful torpedo punt right out to the half-back flank. Langsworth in front. Can he mark it? He does. No competition from Smith at all. Langsworth immediately plays on. Sends the ball up. So leading out the race, the ball is Young. Man had him have the shoulder. Young immediately plays on, but he's going to be caught. He is. Hammond picks the ball up, gets on the left boot, puts it up there towards Suggett, and Suggett leading up well has taken a good chest mark. He immediately plays on, trying to get around his man. Handball's out in front of him. He hasn't got the ball. Suggett again backs up, but he's lost the ball this time. And a Belpost man being grabbed without the ball. And a free kick will go to Belpost Hill. I'm trying to pick this player up. And this is Coombs, I think this is. He brings the ball out to, this is Coombs now. Got the ball. Brings it up to the half-forward flank. Looking for Clark. Clark leaning out the race the ball. He can't mark it. Ball hits the turf again, and the umpire's got no option but to ball it up. So umpire Stokes races in. The ball up will take place between the centre wing position and the half-forward flank for Belpost Hill. Bandit needing goals. Hammond in the ruck. Gets one across the shoulder, but the umpire lets play go on. McCullough picks it up. His kick smothered. Trying to keep it into play here, and good, well done by Davies. He kicks the ball right up to the half-forward flank. Then for the race, the ball is Belpost Hill. They're going to see the ball over the boundary line. And a bounce between the half-forward flank and the wing position now for Eastern Suburbs. Quinn will be in the rack. He's a smaller size O'Leary. And as Mick goes back for the run-in on Quinn. Quinn gets the tap down easily. Handball comes out further towards Coombs. He can't do anything with it. Smith butters up well for Eastern Suburbs. He dives on top of the ball. He now got the ball, gets the handball out. Been taken away by Belpost Hill by Grosman. He can't do anything with it. Now picked up by Langsworth. He brings the ball out to the wing position here where Clark takes an easy chest mark. Clark plays on, gets on his left foot. His kick's short. And a free kick downfield. It's been paid to Young. What for, I don't know. But now the umpire Stokes says it's 15-metre penalty against Hammond for going over the mark. Hammond doesn't keep his mouth shut, he'll get another 15 metres. He can shake his head as much as he likes because it won't change the umpire's decision as Young now gets his kick up. It's a wobbly looking kick, but it's found its man. And a lucky kick at that. It's found Ferris. And Ferris is no more than 30 to 35 yards out. And Belpost still done most of the attacking this quarter. As Ferris lines up for Belpost's third goal for this quarter and his first, puts the ball on its way. It's not going to make the distance. Knocked away there by Davies. Is now picked up by Belpost Hill and forced through for a point. Honey brings the ball out to the half-back flank. In front was Hammond. The ball's knocked away from him. Running up now, here's Ag. Ag gets onto his right foot. Brings the ball out towards the wing position. In the race to the ball, here's both players. We find Belpost player through the agency of Hart. Sees the ball over the boundary line. In the true centre wing position. Again, a two-rap-and-do battle again. Quinn and Hammond. Up they go. Hammond gets the big punch. Knocks the ball 10 yards further downfield. And now goes down between the wing and half-forward flank for Suburbs. Let's wait for the ball to be thrown back in again. Hammond and Quinn. Quinn gets a tap down. It's a good tap too. Going to favour Ag. Can he pick it up? Oh, Ag's bowled over without the ball. Picked up here for the agency of Clark. Clark up here towards Ferris. He can't pick it up. Now he butters up again. They're all over Ferris. And the umpire's seen it that way. Pushing it back to Ferris. He'll take the resultant free kick. Ferris on the half-forward flank. And now plays on, as you heard the umpire say. Right up to the full forward position. Ball's tapped away. Trying to pick it up here is Suburbs. Can they do anything with it? No, they can't. Trying to pick up again is Gasparini. Gasparini's been grabbed without the ball. The umpire's seen it that way. Short kick across. And it's found its man. And this one pick it up is Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe the rover for Belpost Hill. Directly in front of goal. About 40 to 45 yards out. Long kick's needed. Kicks on its way. Won't make the distance. Right into the goal square. Hammond touched the ball. Through for 1 point. Or is it? I think the umpire's going to signal a goal here. It is a goal. No one touched it as it went through. And Suburbs really got to lift their game now as Belpost Hill gets starting to get back into it. Hammond gets a tap down. This Suburbs player been grabbed without the ball. And the umpire's seen it the other way. Well, you can make your own choice on that. As far as I'm concerned, he didn't have the ball. Anyway, it's a free kick to Belpost Hills. They boot the ball right up to centre half forward. Knocked away from the Belpost players. Laleary comes in for the ball. Oh, gets blind turn beautifully. Shrugs one tackle. Gets a short kick out here. Looking for his man. And we're trying to pick him up. Is Canelos. So he gets the ball further downfield. Now being picked up by Belpost Hill through the agency of Harris. Harris diving on top of the ball. Trying to get around a tackle. He can't do so. He's grabbed the ball. The umpire's let the play go on. And the umpire says we'll have a ball up. On the other side of the ground. On the half-forward flank for Suburbs. This Belpost Hill are fighting back steadily but surely. It's the ball tapped down by Hammond and over the boundary line. And a ball up will take place. A throw-in will take place between Sluggett in the ruck. Sluggett gets a tap down to McAuliffe. McAuliffe gets around his man. Good handball to O'Leary. O'Leary can look for man upfield. So he gets his kick in. Right up to full forward, look for McCready. McCready pushed his man out but got away with it. Been taken here away by Martin. Martin boots the ball right up to the centre of the ground. And nearly a good mark being taken by Eastern Suburbs player here in Ag. He's been painted. It's either that or around the neck. And Gary Ag. For Suburbs, he boots the ball up to the half-forward flank. And a good mark being taken. Oh, the umpire said play on. Grosman clears for Belpost Hill. So come in now, Mitchell. Can he get around a tackle? He does. Mitchell, the short pass out here. Looking for his man in Robertson. He can't do anything with the ball. The diving on top, left, right and centre. As Belpost Hill players dive in. The umpire's got to bounce this ball, I think, in the long run. And he's decided to do that. On the other side of the ground, on the wing position, another ball up will take place. This game's been played in good and bad patches. A lot of scrambly play. The ball being bounced. Quinn gets a tap down. Ratcliffe roves well for Belpost Hills. He drives the ball up to the half-forward flank. But a good mark in defence. Been taken here. Trying to pick this play up. It could be Bell on the other side of the ground. Gets a kick out to the half-back flank, looking for O'Leary. And Mick O'Leary doesn't let him down. We've had his 8th or 9th mark for the game. O'Leary trying to get hold of the ball. And a bit of stage acting over here. I don't know if they're trying to get him signed up with Warner Brothers or not. Now O'Leary boots the ball up to half-forward flank. Mitchell in front and has no problem taking the mark. This is Mitchell at bell post till. The second string ruckman as he gets a short pass lead. Well, good short kick anyway, and it's found trying to pick up, I think that'll be Coombs. He gets the handball going further upfield. And Gasparini's going to be caught here well and truly. The umpire says well held to him. And another ball up will take place. Ball up on the half-forward flank for bell post hill. Good punch by Quinn. Taps the ball forward. In the race for the ball is Coombs. He tries to bring the ball back into play. Over here as they try to break away. They can't do so at the moment. Now Gasparini, he can line up the goals. What can he do with this kick? Kicked it straight in front across the front of goals and out of bounds on the full. Kick to be put back into play. Jessup boots the ball back to the half-back flank. Picked up by Radcliffe. Radcliffe's had a flying shot at the goals. Straight across the front of the goals. What can Suburbs do here? All they sit and do is tap the ball through for a point and he'd bring the ball back into play. He kicks off. Good drop punt out to the half-back flank. Hammond in front. Oh, and the man in front, I think it's going to be paid to Quinn. Quinn hold his ground well in front of the pack. And Quinn, about 40 to 45 yards out. Had to be a good kick from here. So he brings the ball right up to full forward. Up they go. Ball tapped away, punched away by Hammond. Trying to take it away as well. She couldn't grab the whole of the ball. Diving top is Young. What can Young do with the ball if he can pick it up, that is. Then for the race also is McAuliffe out there, I think that is. He sees the ball go out of the line, over the line. Ball being thrown back in. Radcliffe, the rover, went for the punch that time. I think the ball's going to go out of bounds again. It has. Between the half-forward flank and the forward pocket. The forward bell post till. At the moment they're trailing 7-6 to Eastern Suburbs 12-11. Wait for the ball to be thrown back in. Hammond and Quinn have done battle all day long. Hammond gets a tap down. Goes the rover in McAuliffe, I think that is. He boots the ball out to the wing position. Up they go, and a good mark's been taken here by Mitchell. Mitchell drives the ball across and has found Langsworth. Langsworth looks like he's been took himself away from centre-half back and he's gone to centre-half forward. Well, Langsworth, as I know, is a good kick of the ball, but he's a long way out this time. He puts the ball on its way. It's going to land right in the goal square. Up they go. Hammond got the punch away. Then for the race to the ball here, now we find picking up the ball for the bell post till was Davis to McLaren. McLaren boots the ball up looking for Hammond. He can't mark the ball. Diving on top is bell post till. They can't clear at the moment. Might pick it up as Coombs. His kick is smothered. It's good play by Suburbs. They try to clear the ball again. Been picked up by Gasparini. Try over to Young. Young gets a short kick up to full forward. Who's there for Suburbs is Mahoney, and he sees the ball go through for a point. To bring the ball back into play. Not like in the second quarter, he had a lot of work to do. This quarter, he's got plenty of it. Now being picked up here by Gasparini. He's been dragged to the ground before he can get his kick in. Picked up by Quinn. He's trying to get the handball further downfield. Who's there for him? No one at the moment. Picked up here by bell post till player. We're trying to pick the player up. He's Suburbs 12-11-83. Mahoney again kicks the ball back into play. He's going to get tight feet. They keep kicking points, bell post till. There's now Eastern Suburbs dive on top of the ball. It's through the agency of Bell. He can't clear it. Now picked up by Gasparini. Gasparini drives the ball back from where it came from, right into full forward. But sitting back and waiting for the mark is this Eastern Suburbs through the agency of Cowton, I think that is, out to the half-back flank. Mitchell dives on top of the ball. Bell post till showing more endeavour now. There's a free kick's been plucked out of this by umpire Stokes, and he seems to be picking them with regularity now out of the packs. This free kick's going for a push in the back to Mitchell. And Mitchell will be having about his fourth or fifth kick for the game. Mitchell in the forward pocket on a very acute angle. No more than 25 yards out from goal as he lines up. Bell post hill nearly badly needed goals. The kick's on its way. And what's he done with this one? He's also, and his ankles, he kicks the ball back into play. And he's found his man right up the ground and found Smith. Umpire's paid the mark and Smith plays on, gets on his left foot. Lead look out here looking for McAuliffe. Instead it's found O'Leary. O'Leary gets his left foot kick out here and it's found trying to pick up his Canelanas as he kicks the ball further forward up to the forward pocket. Leading out as bell post tills. They try to tap the ball forward. Picked up by Clark. What can he do with the ball? Gets his short kick out further. Coming out here for bell post till is also Clark, must be a brother, I think, or I've called two of them as Quinn takes the ball, drives the ball up to the centre of the ground. Wells trying to pick the ball up. He can't do anything. He looks pretty slow when he went for that ball. Now post till getting a bit more It's about their game. It's Hart takes the ball for him. Drives the ball up to full forward looking for Warren. And Warren's taking a good mark. At the same time, he's got the limp too. I think he's done a hamstring at the moment, or he's pulled it, that's for sure. Because it's tightly strapped. As Warren comes in for his second goal. Puts the ball on its way. He's got the distance. Not the accuracy, and it's gone through for another point. Wait for Mahoney to bring the ball back into play. Right up the centre of the ground. Up here looking for Davies. He can't mark the ball. Diving on top of the ball is Gasparini. He can't do anything with it. Davies comes out with the ball. Oh, nearly handball to Mitchell, but he cuts the ball across to O'Leary. O'Leary handballs it to himself. Now gets back to Davies. Davies, oh, this is good play. Over to McAuliffe. McAuliffe lines the goals up, puts the ball on its way. Up there looking for Sluggett. Sluggett makes no mistake in the mark. Backed his judgment well. And Sluggett dead in front of goals. More or less say he's right in the middle of the goal square. And umpire Scott putting the Belpost Hill man on his mark. The Sluggett lines up for his fourth goal. And Belpost and Eastern Suburbs 13th. So he comes in. Makes no mistake. It takes his fourth goal. It's the ball. Oh, good punch by Quinn. Found his man here in Radcliffe. Trying to get the handball going, but poor handball again. Belpost still being grabbed without the ball. Ag butters up for Eastern Suburbs. He boots the ball forward to the half-forward flank. Up here looking for his man in the agency of Bell. He can't get to the ball. Hard in the race for the ball, but I think they're going to see both players see the ball over the boundary line between the wing and the half-forward flank for Eastern Suburbs. Let's wait for the ball to be thrown back into play. We're going to find Quinn and O'Leary. And Quinn towers over O'Leary. Up they go. Lanesworth gets a tap from behind. Taken here by Ratcliffe. He boots the ball up to the wing position. Clark in front. Oh, gutsy mark by Clark. So he came in and had his back to the play. And Clark on the wing position. Lead by Coombs. Welsh from behind. Oh, McAuliffe overran the ball. Incoming is Mahoney. Oh, nearly kicking in danger. And the umpire's seen it that way. And the free kick has gone to Mitchell. Mitchell, between the centre and the centre half-forward position. He'll drive Belpost Hill into attack. He found the pass, the lead from Coombs. And he took the mark. Coombs at the true centre half-forward position. Too far out to score. He drive the ball right up to full forward, looking for Warren. He can't mark the ball. Ball bounces truly for him, but Mahoney's going to see the ball over the boundary line. And out between the forward pocket and the half-forward flank. And Belpost Hill badly needing goals at the moment. As we see the scores 13-11. Eastern Suburbs leading Belpost Hill 7-10. Ball thrown back into play. In the ruck there was Hammond. Ball hits the turf again. The umpire's got no option but to bounce the ball. You can see the bounce the ball again. In the ruck for Eastern Suburbs is Hammond. Up they go. Quinn. Hammond gets a tap down. Ball hits the deck again. Oh, blind turn by Welsh is good play. He brings the ball out to the half-back flank. A high kick. Doesn't help anybody at all. Taken by Quinn. He's grabbed with the ball. The umpire still lets the play go on. Coombs trying to get the ball out. He couldn't do anything. Taken here by Belpost Hill for the agency of trying to pick the play up was Gasparini, I think it was. And his kick has gone out of bounds on the full. The result penalty free kick will be taken by Eastern Suburbs. I think it's McLaren. McLaren boots the ball back to the half-back flank. Quinn in front. Tongs through high from behind. Diving in hard was Welsh. He couldn't do anything with the ball. Picked up by Coombs. Coombs at Belpost Hill. Driving back into attack here. Young trying to break the tackle. Drives the ball into full forward. And what's he done? Ball back into play by Mahoney. Straight up the ground he goes. Hammond from behind. Oh, coming in front was Welsh. But Mark wasn't paid. Kick's gone straight back to Hammond. To Mahoney. Boots the ball out to the wing position. Looking for McCready. He couldn't mark it. Taken by Ag. Gets a short kick up. O'Leary. What can he do with the ball? He gets the handball across to Davies. Davies had a picnic so far as he drives the ball deep in attack. Up there looking for Canales. He can't mark the ball. In diving hard here is Bell. He picks the ball up now. Will drive the ball back into the forward pocket. It's all... Canales dives on top of the ball. The ball hits the deck again. Diving in hard is trying to pick the player up again. It was Bell. What can Suburbs do now at the moment? It's across to Davies. Davies can line up the goals. He drives the ball deep into the goals. I think he's going to go through for a goal. Ball back to centre with umpire Stokes. Up they go. Hammond gets a tap down. McAuliffe couldn't break away. Taken by Gasparini. He boots the ball right up in the air. Up they all go. Left, right and centre. I think an Eastern Suburbs player's got a push in the back. Well, I don't agree with that umpire Scott, but the umpire's paid a free kick here, and it's gone to Bell Post Hill. That's Robertson. He boots the ball right up to the 4-4 position, and a good one-hander been taken here by Mahoney. Been a reliable fullback all day long. So he gets the handball across to McCready. McCready takes the one bounce, gets a short kick out. Out here looking for Welsh. Welsh has got a paddock in front of him, so he boots the ball forward. This is better play, but a bad pass by Welsh, and it's found its man over here. I think that was Harris. He gets the ball further field, and it's found Gasparini. Gasparini boots the ball further forward, looking for Coombs, over his head. Coming through was Caneladas. He couldn't do anything with it. Ag being grabbed with the ball. The umpire let the play go on. Picked up here for Bell Post Hill by Chell. He gets the ball further going, but Eastern Suburbs now pick it up. So they bring the ball out to the centre of the ground, over McAuliffe's head. Taken by Smith. Can Smith break away? He does. Gets on the left foot. Out here looking for McAuliffe. In for the race of the ball here we find is Bell Post Hill and through the agency of Martin. Martin gets his kick up to the half-forward flank. McCready in front. Can he take the mark? And the old boy takes a steady F on the half-back flank. And plus he's got a little limp to go with it. That won't worry him. So he boots the ball out to the wing position. Right up there it goes, and a good mark's been taken here by Eastern Suburbs. So wait for the player to get off the ground. That was Smith. Oh, shocking handball. And he's going to butter up again, but it's not going to help him very much as the ball hits the turf again. They dive on the top of the ball, Bell Post Hill. They still can't clear it. Now coming out with it was Ag. Ag boots the ball back to the half-forward flank. Up they go, and I think going to be an easy mark, or diving mark, being taken by Sluggett. Sluggett has already kicked 4 goals for the game so far as he boots the ball right to full forward, looking for O'Leary. The ball punched away from him, taken by McAuliffe. McAuliffe gets around his man onto his left foot, boots the ball right up to the forward pocket. O'Leary diving on top of the ball, and in doing so he's pushed the ball over the boundary line. In the ruck is Sluggett. Sluggett's a tap down, ball hits a turf. Bell Post Hill trying to clear, they can't do so at the moment. Umpire might have to ball the ball up. Umpire Stokes says, I'll do that. And the ball up will take place more or less in the full forward position for Eastern Suburbs. The ball's bounced. Tapped down by Bell Post Hill. Ball hits the turf again. Coombs diving on top of the ball. He couldn't do anything with it. And it's out of bounds again. Umpire throws it back in. Up they go. Leary in front. Ball's tapped away from him. Trying to trap it for Bell Post Hill was... We're trying to pick the player up as Solak. He can't do anything with it. Now picked up by Coombs. He drives the ball back up towards the wing position, but a good mark being taken here by Caneladas. Ball is between the wing and the half-forward flank. He gets a lead from O'Leary, and O'Leary takes him at his 10th mark for the game. Big O'Leary on the half-forward flank. Already kicked 1 goal for the game. Too far out to score. If Mick gives you a score goal from here, I'll give you a cherry ripe. But he's found a lead by Sluggett, and Sluggett doesn't let him down. Now we know this bloke can kick goals. He's kicked 4 already. No more than 30 to 35 yards out. Lead's coming left, right and centre as the lead's on its way towards Caldello. Ball's knocked away from him. In diving is McAuliffe. Can he pick the ball up? No, he can't. Bell Post Hill play being grabbed without the ball. The umpire's seen it that way. And the free kick to be taken by Bell Post Hill as the siren goes 3/4 time.